CDC has identified the first cases this season of two viruses affecting both humans and birds. Health officials say a case of the Powassan virus was discovered in Hancock County, and they say the person affected, an adult male, was hospitalized after they developed neurologic symptoms. CDC says Powassan virus, a rare and sometimes fatal disease, is transmitted by ticks. In York County, the West Nile virus was discovered in a crow. Common symptoms of both viruses include fever and flu-like illnesses. However, severe symptoms can include seizures, memory loss, and brain inflammation. If you experience any of these symptoms, you should seek medical attention right away.